Good day everyone. So there's not a lot that you'll miss in this video. I'm just going to be talking about my two Genshin Impact accounts and basically what the roadmap is going forward. So if that's not really interesting, if you don't really follow the channel, then you're welcome to click off. You're not missing anything. But for those of you who want to stick around, I'll just give you some of my thoughts and sort of what I plan to do. Now obviously I've got two accounts in Genshin Impact, the one being sort of really welled out and the other one being more of like a low spenderish account. I think on both accounts I can definitely normalize the character power levels, and obviously on the one where I only have like the 5 stars at C0, I can sort of give you guys content that is relatable on F2P level, and I think also going forward I'll try and make that more or less my focus, so a lot less C6 R5 5 stars, and basically this means that the content going forward should be more relatable. I have tried in the past to do a lot of F2P content, so there's the F2P Yamiko videos, there's the F2P Yelon videos, and even before that the Kokomi banner comp, some of the F2P Sukokomon comps. There's a lot of content, but I must say the support for that type of content on the channel has been very slim, but hopefully we can change this in the future and you guys will have more, or something that's just like more relatable. Basically, I just want everyone watching the videos to feel that they don't need to play with meta characters, and the characters that they've gotten are good enough to clear the Spiral Abyss. Yes, it won't ever be the fastest, it won't be top tier, but it's something that you can enjoy, and that enjoyment is what I want to give to you guys. And I think that is something that I can't do by showcasing, you can see in the background, C6 R5 characters, because it's not something that anyone can relate to. It's not something that anyone can really go and replicate. And even the small little fine things, little techniques, animation cancels, and the reason why I do certain things are also lost. So there's a lot less reason for me to be sort of putting out that type of content in the future, although it will still be there, but mostly with existing units. My bar has really gone up in terms of what units I will really, or like, will get at C6 in the future, and this is basically because I want Hoyoverse to do better. I want them to fix a lot of issues in the game, and up until such a time I'm definitely voting with my wallet. I'd rather give that money to charity or put it into some other projects, investments and so on, and that can perhaps in the future be of better value to other people. So that's been my decision. Now practically what this means for the channel is that going forward I'll mostly just use the Welcome Moon to try and get as many Primo Gems as possible, and currently on my main account we are about 36 into Pity, and I've got Kaching as my last 5-star character, and that's just because I had to sort of wish just to get the Cookie Shinobu, but we only have about 20 wishes in, so by the time Sumeru comes, I'm gonna sort of skip the first round of characters. I'm gonna wait until we get the Dendro Archon, and hopefully we will then have, with the Welcome Moon Blessing of course, we'll have then enough Primo Gems to sort of obtain the Dendro Archon. So that's sort of my game plan. And then on my alternative account, if I have enough wishes, I'm not really going to spend anything on that account. If I have enough, then I'll try and get some of the characters that I won't get on my main account. So I'll try and 3.0 if there's like a new 5-star to try and get it, especially if it's a female character. If it's a male, I'll just skip. And then obviously our goal here is such that the one account or my other low spending account will sort of cover characters that I'm not covering on my main account. And basically I'm just leveraging the collective Primogem power of the two accounts, and then basically using that to give you guys more variety. But yeah, that'll be my plan going forward. So at the moment we still have like 40 days now on 2.8, and I'm guessing from what happened in Azuma and so on that the Dendro Archon will probably not come in 3.0, probably 3.1 or 3.2. So we have at least 80 days of Welcome, so that is like 80 times 150 Primo Gems, plus the Spiral Abyss and events and so on. So it's very likely we'll get the Dendro Archon at least at C0, and if we're really lucky we might even get an extra constellation and so on. And if the weapon is okay, I'll probably just for collectors say get it at C R1, yeah, and that'll be just sort of the end of it. But that's my long-term goal. That's what I'm sort of trying to save up for the next, probably, let's be realistic, about 80, 90 days, even longer perhaps. And I think it's an exciting goal. So no spending on Genshin Impact, just wait, and I think the Dendro Archon will be kind of fine. So that's kind of my plan going forward. And then obviously we'll do tests like how does she do in an F2P comp, and I'm busy getting like some materials and so on. Obviously I won't have all the materials because it's like a new region, but I'm also been planning to build out some other characters like Ningguang, and Ito, because I got him because I wished for Cookie and so on. So C0 Ito and Ningguang. Let's do a bit of Mono Geo in the future, give you guys a bit more gameplay variety, and hopefully it will again just be relatable at an F2P level with mostly C0 5 stars and C0 weapons. I'm not sure what I want to do with my C6R5 units, whether I should just sort of bin them and keep them to myself, or whether you guys still want to see them. Let me know in the comments. But other than that, that is all I wanted to say. Thanks for listening. Cheers.